talk about further empowering people, well, he just spent his money to shut people out of owning any piece of Twitter.
Elon Musk first broached the topic of buying Twitter 4 years ago. At the time, the tweet was seen as kind of a joke.
Elon Musk says this is all to help people because he is just a free speech. He talked about ending world hunger, something he has not spent nearly as much money on, and is now just, buying part of Twitter instead.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen. What a week it's been. Somehow this week, we have had a bigger story than Amber Heard shitting on Johnny Depp's bedsheets. I tell you what, hashtag believe all women. It's been a very interesting week. But that story matters not this week because Elon Musk has saved the world. Thank you, Elon. And as Australia's president of the Elon Musk Dick Riders, Isaac Butterfield, I am very, very happy that Elon has saved the day. Yes, I'm also the leader of the Joe Rogan Dick Riders Association of Australia. I have my fingers in many pies. If you're a left-leaning person, you're supposed to hate Elon Musk, and you're supposed to hate the idea of freedom of speech, which is interesting how things have changed over the years. And if you're a right-leaning person, you're supposed to love Elon, and he's a legend and a champion. Or at least that's what the mainstream media would have you believe. In reality, everyone seems to like Elon Musk except for the far left-leaning, extreme woke people. They are the people that really seem to hate him, really seem to be against what he's doing, bringing freedom of speech back into social media and removing censorship from certain opinions. That seems really strange to have a group of people so full of hatred towards someone doing something that seems so normal. Like, isn't it quite normal for us to sit here and go, we should be able to say whatever the fuck we want, right? As long as it's not illegal and we're not breaking the law, then who gives a fuck? But the truth of the matter is, most people like Elon Musk. If you're right-wing, centrist, or left-leaning, you seem to like who this man is. And I will tell you this right now. He is a superhero. This man builds rockets to fly into space. He makes self-driving cars. He builds tunnels under buildings to save people from the traffic. He sends Dogecoins to the moon, and now he's saved freedom of speech. He is an Avenger. He's an Asperger's Avenger, and I love him. But the one thing that pissed me off, and the reason I made this video this morning, was what comedian from the 90s, Kathy Griffin, had to say. Now, if you don't know Kathy Griffin, I don't blame you, because she's nothing. She is nothing. She hasn't done anything in fucking 30 years. You may know her from a photo shoot she did with a fake head of Donald Trump's. That was interesting. Imagine if anyone did that with Hillary Clinton's. Anyway, Kathy, Kath girl, that dirty ranger, she basically said that Elon Musk is a white supremacist. Now, I saw that, and I thought to myself, from me, from everyone in Australia and the world, a collective fuck you to the moon, Kathy. This is ridiculous. This is fear-mongering. Elon Musk is not a white supremacist. That is ridiculous. But Kathy is not the only one that's upset about Elon Musk taking over Twitter for $44 billion US, which I think in Australian dollars is like a couple of trillion or something. There is a lot of people, particularly from the mainstream media, and let's go through them all.
On this issue of free speech and not doing content moderation and it being a wide open Wild West, and that's the point of it, is that pretty quickly we get lots of ISIS beheading videos and, child pornography and, eating disorder dysmorphia.
Yes, spot on, MSNBC. That's what Elon Musk buying Twitter and championing free speech will do. It'll bring the child stuff, that horrible shit. It'll bring beheadings, and it'll also bring skinny chicks. Like, that's fucking, yeah. Of course that won't happen. Of course that won't happen. Free speech and anti-censorship doesn't mean that you can start doing illegal things, you fucking idiots. This is bullshit. They are just trying to scare people, all right? That's breaking the law. That freedom of speech doesn't cover you for breaking the law. All it basically means is you're not going to get deplatformed, shadow banned, cancelled, whatever, just because of your opinion on something usually political. If people on Twitter are upset by your point of view, then let them be upset. You don't have to cancel someone over it. Through all the videos I watched of mainstream news articles and Twitter videos and TikTok videos from users who really don't like Elon, I noticed that there is an enormous amount of catastrophization from these people. They're like, well, what's going to happen next? A Nazi's going to take over the platform. If they break the law, fuck them off. Otherwise, Leave them in there. If they say something dumb, then people will come in and tell them they're a dumb fuck.
Fans of the Tesla CEO have cheered his $44 billion purchase as a win in the fight for unadulterated free speech.
No, not unadulterated, just free speech.
Wants to transform Twitter as a platform for free speech around the globe. Yeah, that's a problem with Twitter. No one can say what they think. They're holding back.
Fuck off, Kimmel, you disingenuous cat. You don't even write your own jokes. You don't know what's happening in the real world.
Look, who knows? I think that's an example of a broader question for Twitter, which is, if you get invited to something where there are no rules, where there is total freedom for everybody, do you actually want to go to that party? Or are you going to decide to stay home?
Can confirm, this dude, Brian Selter, he gets zero pussy. Here's a good one. What could $44 billion have done for the climate crisis? Let's have a think about that. She's saying that Elon Musk should have spent the $44 billion saving the climate. Okay, well, the poor prick fucking invented self-driving electric cars and made them mainstream. Is that not enough for you, Rachel? You fucking... What more do you want, lady? Oh, here we go. This is a good one. This is from Jamila Jamal, who is a feminist in progress. Nice. He got Twitter. Then she talks about her dog for a bit. I fear this free speech bid is going to help this hell platform reach its final of totally lawless hate, bigotry, misogyny. Best of luck. Hey, Jamelia, nice name. Ha!
You own all of Twitter or Facebook or what have you. You don't have to explain yourself. You don't even have to be transparent. You could secretly ban one party's candidate or all of its candidates, all of its nominees, or you could just secretly turn down the reach of their stuff and turn up the reach of something else, and the rest of us might not even find out about it till after the election.
Wow. That was MSNBC, one of the major news platforms in America, complaining that if Elon Musk buys Twitter, this is before he bought it, that he may use it to control politics. He may use it to shadow ban a political figure. He may use it to deplatform a political figure. What the fuck do you think Twitter was doing anyway?
Elon Musk now owns Twitter, and some of you think this is a really good thing, but it's not. Elon Musk isn't your savior. He's a globalist and supports the New World Order.
Yes, we're all going to die. Nice one. And then there's thousands of tweets about killing Elon Musk. Look at these. That is insane. People are so mad they want to kill him. Like, people throw death threats around way too casually these days. Can I say this? What Elon Musk has done is fantastic. Elon Musk is a man who, when he thinks, he doesn't just blurt the first thing out that comes to his mind like I do. Have you ever listened to him on a podcast? Watch one of his podcasts with Joe Rogan. He sits there, he thinks and thinks about the question for what seems like an eternity, and then produces the best possible answer at that moment. This man isn't someone who has a political agenda. He's not out there to try and harm anyone. He genuinely, I feel, wants to save the world, and he sees this as the first opportunity. Because a world without freedom of speech, and I can say this as someone who relies on freedom of speech and lives in a country that doesn't have the Constitution to protect it. Here in Australia, we don't have any legislation put in place to protect freedom of speech, unlike America. This is genuinely concerning for people who love to control the narrative, whether it's mainstream media or social media companies, because they can control whatever happens and they don't have to listen to anyone. And then they're panicking because someone who could control it and doesn't have to listen to anyone comes in. And they want us to all feel sorry for him. Fuck off, mate. You've been doing this for years. I believe that Elon Musk genuinely gives a shit about the world and wants to see it as a better place. We need to be able to speak freely. It doesn't mean we can do things that are illegal. We just need to be able to speak freely, speak our mind, and have opinions that aren't shut down and shadow banned and removed from social media. Social media is the town square. It's where we speak our minds. It's where we talk to our friends. It's where we get in contact with political figures or whoever. And if you are a social media company and you're in control of that world where everyone comes together and discusses things, then you have enormous power. And to have those people with enormous power tell people that they can and cannot speak, that is terrible. And that is why freedom of speech is so important on social media and is so important on Twitter. It is hilarious to watch people freak the fuck out, and I cannot wait to see what Elon Musk does with Twitter. It's going to be fantastic. You should also follow me on Twitter at @TheButtsman. I've been on there for a while. Come and see me. Very funny tweets. But ladies and gentlemen, Amber Heard, Johnny Depp, shit on the bed. Amber Heard, fuck you. There's a lot of evidence to suggest that Amber Heard beat the shit out of Johnny Depp, but I hashtag believe all women. So fuck you, Johnny. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodle au revoir. Bye-bye.